Hey guys, Coach Jen here with your Wellness Wednesday tips. So pretty much for my part, the three feelings I want to say I'm experiencing the most is anxious, stress, and a little bit awkward. What we're going through is not something that's really common. It's putting us in a really difficult situation. We're used to just being able to go up and out and, just put a sweater on and go wherever it is that we need. But now whenever we do that, there's certain safety precautions that we do have to take before we do it. So what I'm doing to try to deal with everything, keep myself entertained, is I'm binge watching a lot of shows and movies. So obviously Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus are becoming my best friends. So we're just gonna keep going until we can, and just trying to deal with everything as best as we can. All right, bye guys.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Coach's Corner for Wellness Wednesdays. So here's the deal. A couple things that we've asked. First thing, or we've been asked, and we'd like to ask people is, what are three emotions that you feel during this time? And for me personally, the number one overall is anxiousness. You want to say anxiety, but what I'm feeling is anxious because it's really uncertain. Like, who has any idea what's going on, what's going to happen? We're getting information from multiple sources. We're getting all kinds of different opinions and all these other things. It just leads to a feeling of uncertainty where you just don't know what's going to happen. Everybody's been into a routine, and now all of a sudden it's like, boom, here you go. Another one is obviously boredom. Um, you just feel stagnant. You're not doing anything. You're told to stay home. It's one thing to stay home when you want to. It's another thing when you have to. It's another way, so you're just feeling a little bit more caged in and bored, and you want to just break that cycle. Uh, Third emotion, not really. I don't really have a third one. The one that's taking everything mostly ultimately is exactly that. Like I said, just being anxious and nervous. You're just all a ball of nerves and energy, and you want to be able to get out of this and break out and just be free again. So that's one of them. Now, what I'm gonna say is this though: we've all have to find a way to stay sane, or I don't want to say sane, but you want to keep your routine going as much as possible and be normal. Have a normal, what's called normalcy, being normal and just maintaining a routine. So what I've done is, luckily, I've been able to come into work. We get to produce videos for you guys, for anybody else too. That's one of the best things. It helps keep people, and especially myself, it helps keep me occupied. So I'm very grateful to be able to come into work and that we were able to find a way to make goals relevant, or at least goals to be useful during this time. Another thing I've been doing, and we talked about this already, when a lot of us are streaming and watching, Netflix or Hulu or any other streaming services that you're using, not to advertise, but what I've been doing is getting into international films, and it's something I've always been into. It's something that helps me out. It's something that have I pride myself on, is being able to watch films from other countries, like Germany, Brazil, Japan, Korea. Uh, they make really good movies. Mexico has a really good film industry. Um, so what's been good for me is that I've been able to take in films that, a lot of times when you see American films too, you'll see that, hey, wait a minute, this looks a little familiar. So always be on the lookout. Some of America's really cool films over the years, and some of us may know those things, have been copied from other countries, and they just take that concept and make it our own. So yes, it's another thing about that too, is a lot of times you want to watch these films in the language that they're produced in, First of all, so you get a feel of how that's how it was intended for you to watch. Uh, it's cool to watch some things. A lot of us watch anime, which is what I've been watching, and there's two different types. There's subs and dubs. Uh, Dubs are cool because they're just going to take it and record over it in the in your natural language. But subs are awesome because you get to get the emotion, the actual tone, and the feeling that is being portrayed and put out there by the creators of these films and these shows. Um, and also, it's a way to keep your literacy up. If you guys are having trouble reading, subtitles actually is a great way of being able to learn how to read fast, learn how to comprehend on the fly, and I think it's an underrated tool in terms of getting people to learn and maintain symbol, an okay level of literacy. So that's what I've been doing is checking out some awesome international films and awesome international cartoons, obviously anime. So that's it. Coach Les signing off.
Today is Wellness Wednesday, and we had our very first Zoom meeting with the coaches from all the different sites and students from mostly from Oakview, actually, and it was really nice to see all of your faces. Today's topic question was, what are your emotions during this quarantine, and what are you doing to keep a smile on your face during the quarantine? And I'll have Coach Grace share what her answers were to those questions.
So one of the emotions that I've been feeling during all this is sadness, just for the fact that we're unable to see our kids or interact with them. So one of the things that I've been doing to keep busy or keep my mind off things is I've been doing a lot of TikTok dances, which is a lot of hard work, tiring. I don't know how to dance well, so I'm trying my best, but that's one of the things I've been doing. I've been also drawing and painting as well.
One of the emotions that I've been feeling during this quarantine, amongst many other, is optimistic. Optimistic or optimism. Basically, that emotion means that you feel very hopeful for the future, even though you're currently going through a rough patch. I'm really excited to see how we all grow from this traumatic experience. And one of the things that I'm doing to keep my mind off, feeling some of the not so good emotions, is I'm also doing TikTok videos that I feel are very challenging. I mean, I am not an experienced dancer. I like watching Coach Grace do her videos because it's really funny seeing someone who has like zero dance experience.
Zero.
Dance. And the other thing I've been doing also is actually working on my basketball skills. So I've been working on my dribbling and ball handling, not looking at the ball when I'm dribbling, keeping my eyes up. And yeah, I actually have been cooking a lot more, which is something I really enjoy doing. And you'll kind of start seeing that a little bit more as we start doing more of those meal prep Mondays. I'll start cooking a little bit more for you guys. So that's about it. I hope you guys will send us a video or maybe a message and let us know how you guys are feeling and what you guys are doing to get through being stuck at home during this quarantine. So good to see the ones that we saw today, and I hope to see more of you guys next week. Goodbye.
Hey guys, it's Coach Marisela here doing the Wellness Wednesday video. For my first emotion that I've been feeling a lot lately has been worried. I'm obviously worried for the safety of everybody, all of our kids, my family members, my coworkers. Another emotion that I've been feeling is sadness. I'm sad that we don't get to run our usual programs and do the things that we like to do and go to the places where we like to go. And lastly, I'm feeling grateful. I'm grateful that I get to spend more time with my family. For the things that have been helping me get through these tough times and keeping me happy. I've been going on walks, maybe like 1 to 2 times a day. I just go around my neighborhood, and it really has helped me get through the day. Another thing that I've been doing is I've been reading. like the books that I've always wanted to read but just never had the time to do so. So I've been reading those books now, and I've also been spending more time cooking and like learning new recipes. That's really what has gotten me through my days. Bye guys, thank you.